Iowa's history and culture was shaped by our rivers. They establish our boundaries, and they shaped our patterns of settlement. Today, our 70,000 miles of rivers and streams help define our landscape, fuel our economy, and support and add natural diversity to our quality of life. But our recent floods illustrate our mixed emotions and relationships to the rivers. Most of the time, they're beautiful corridors of nature that we oftentimes take for granted. But sometimes they can become dangerous and destructive illustrations of the power of nature. This is Professor Neil Hamilton from the Drake University Agricultural Law Center with today's Our Water, Our Land. Today I'm in Charles City, one of the many Iowa towns whose history and culture was shaped by the river it sits on, in this case, the Cedar River. I came to Charles City because it is using the energy of the river to create new opportunities and write a new chapter in its history. In modern times, Iowa's connections to our rivers have waned. We don't use them for transportation, and we don't use their energy to turn our mills and grind our grain. And most of us have few opportunities to get out and enjoy being on the river. This lack of connection has led to our neglecting our rivers and has contributed to the problems we have with water quality in our state. But the good news is, because of heightened concerns about water quality, people are rediscovering the opportunities and potential in our rivers and looking for ways to both take care of them and take advantage of them. The even better news is that in recent years, a growing number of Iowa communities have come to see the rivers as positive tools for economic development and are seizing on them to create new opportunities to add vitality to community life. The organization helped leading this effort to reconnect us to our rivers and discover the opportunities they hold is Iowa's River Revival. The executive director, Molly Hanson, and her staff and board are passionate advocates for what Iowa's rivers can mean for our quality of life and the communities that they flow through. Charles City is a perfect example that demonstrates what can happen when a city looks to its river to add vibrancy and excitement to its culture. In 2011, city leaders had a vision for how this river could be used to add new opportunities for its citizens to recreate and to enjoy nature. Just below a dangerous lowhead dam that obstructs the river, the city took steps to re-engineer the river to create a whitewater paddling experience. By adding boulders and creating rapids and other features, they turned the river into a resource that people of all ages could use. Today, thousands of people, local residents who come to fish, and paddling enthusiasts from across the Midwest come to Charles City to take advantage of what they've created here on the Cedar River. Charles City is just one example, though, of the Iowa towns and cities that are looking to the rivers for new opportunities. In Des Moines, city leaders have a grand vision for seizing the opportunities that are presented by the Des Moines and the Raccoon that help define our state's capital. The state is playing an important role in this process of helping people reconnect to the rivers. By adding new signage and opportunities for people to have access to the rivers, the state has created miles and miles of water trails. By funding the removal of dangerous lowhead dams and creating new places of access, more and more Iowans have the opportunity to safely enjoy using the rivers for recreation. Getting more people out on our rivers is an important ingredient in supporting the efforts to improve water quality in our state. We love the things we know and use, and we protect the things we love. If more Iowans have a love affair with our rivers and streams, we'll all be healthier and happier, and we'll have cleaner water in our state. This has been Professor Neil Hamilton from the Drake University Agricultural Law Center with today's Our Water, Our Land, coming to you from beautiful Charles City.